Welcome to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Every week, you can have the conversations you've always wanted to have about the films you love.
Shut up!
We're gonna get you. Not another peep.
Get rid of your distractions and prepare yourself.
Then lock your door. 5, 6, gonna crucifix.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
Welcome everybody to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Danny Bonin here with you.
And Scotty Bonin with you guys.
We are
The Blood Brothers. And
we're
just joking.
missing the Rob.
Son of a beeswax.
Rob is too busy working.
He's in the swamps of Florida.
Down in the swamps of nether
Down
regions.
in the dirty south.
His swamp ass is in the swamp.
It's got to smell just so delightful down there right now.
He's
Rob's
got a musty
area.
ball gator in his curly Q pubes.
MBG, musty ball gator.
I got nothing.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. No, that was pretty
Rob
good.
is on the road working. And
He's probably driving right this second.
Could not get a good Wi-Fi signal and warned us that he probably would not make it. That's okay, though. We're going to do a bonus episode. We're going to record it Friday morning talking about the movie we're filming starting next week.
That's right, baby. Heck yeah. Exciting times.
If you guys have been listening for any amount of time, you know that we've been working for like 2 fucking years on trying to put a movie together. And finally one is together and the schedule is out. The parts are cast. Not that there's that many of them. Everything is ready to go, and we are filming starting on Monday morning with a 7-day shoot.
Yeah, shit, I can't believe it. This coming week,
here we
start
go.
filming.
So anyways, we are going to be doing an episode on Friday morning with me, Scotty, and Rob, and then the 2 directors that we have for the film.
Kind of a little teaser episode of the movie.
Just to talk about what's coming, build a little bit of hype for the film. Because after this baby gets filmed and we cut a trailer, we're definitely going to be hyping up the shit out of it. And
oh, yeah.
Especially if we distribute ourselves. We might get distribution. Fingers crossed. But we might distribute ourselves, so we'll see.
And with your guys' help, we can just blow it out of the water and get all the horror fans on our backs.
And I'm going to say it's probably going to be a lot better than Puppet Master 2.
Oh, yes. It's
Puppet
definitely
Master 2.
going to be better than Puppet Master 2, which is what we're covering tonight, right?
Yes, Puppet Master 2.
Oh, my goodness.
I did subscribe to
Full Moon Productions or whatever
on Amazon to watch this thing.
Oh, God.
I got to remind myself to turn it off before the 7-day free trial is over. But I think the third one might be on here too, and I got to sneak it in before I turn it off.
Full Moon Entertainment. No, or you can just come over to my house. I bought the 9-disc movie set for $4.95.
That's right.
At Second and Charles.
Although you started watching it without me.
Yeah,
so
I just didn't. I didn't know if you were for sure going to come over, and it was late. I'm like, I'm just going to start this thing.
Yep.
So from here on out, I'll come over here. You come over to my house.
So I don't know what Full Moon Productions is all about, but when I went there, there's basically the Puppet Masters and like a bunch of what looks like porn movies.
Yeah, Full Moon Features, Full Moon Entertainment. Yeah, This seemed like the music in this movie was kind of like bad Cinemax porn music. Besides the regular Puppet Master like theme song.
Yeah.
That's in like that was in the first one, and it's in this one.
Good old Cinemax porn when they were doing it in the belly button.
Oh God, yep. I remember turning that on late at night when Mom and
I remember at Grandma's
Dad
house.
went to bed.
Grandma's house. You turn on the Cinemax, and they're doing it in the belly button, and you see some nippage.
Yep.
And
They're wearing partial clothes still, but then they get fully unclothed. But you see the belly button, and it's not real. It's not real.
all right, well.
Skinemax, we call
So
it.
yeah, I don't know. Full Moon Productions must have done a lot of. I don't know that it was full on porn. I don't think that's the case, but it was definitely these weird Skinemax type movies.
Yeah.
That was going on that channel on Amazon. I was like, hopefully my wife doesn't look at this channel I just purchased.
And how much did you pay for it?
No, it's free, 7-day free trial.
Oh, okay.
So I just said yes.
So you got to cancel it.
I'll take the thing. I'll watch the movie. Then I got to cancel
Yeah.
the channel.
Yeah, Puppet Master 2, as well as the Puppet Master 3, 4, and 5, were only available. They're all straight to DVD format through Full Moon Features. They had a box set, and it was actually they were all briefly discontinued until 2007, when Full Moon Features required the rights to the first 5 films, these 1 through 5. And remastered edition Blu-ray and DVD of the film was released.
So I wonder if 1 through 5 is on this Full Moon thing.
That's probably what it is.
And then we have to do it differently.
But if it was remastered, the one I saw, Puppet Master 2, I have the DVD, the quality wasn't that great.
Really?
It wasn't, it was okay.
It wasn't too bad what I watched. It was widescreen. It was...
You still saw the miniature of the Bodega Bay Inn.
Yeah.
But mine was okay, but it
Mine
just
was.
still
I
wasn't
was
that
just
great.
comparing mine to the first one I watched, which was absolutely horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And almost unwatchable.
It's like shaky, and it has this like soap opera look, but worse. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, the one I watched was just square. It was old. It was blurry. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just. It was
Even
off
on
of
your
AMC
nice,
or whatever.
even on your nice TV. Damn it.
Yeah.
So this this one begins kind of weird. We get Andre Toulane's grave is being excavated by the at the little cemetery there, and then we get the
I want to know
the little
what
Pinhead guy.
Which of those puppets can I guess Pinhead maybe could work a shovel, but they're way
He
too
has those
short.
big hands.
He would have to have like a tiny garden trowel, and that
Yeah.
grave would have literally taken, I don't know, 12 hours to dig up with
easily.
a garden trowel.
Yeah, with those little
Or more?
little puppets, there's no freaking way.
So he was there a while, I guess.
Yeah, the whole first part of the movie before it even started, he was there digging all day. But then you get Pinhead in there, and then he climbs in and pours that little vial potion on Andre Toulane's
The
skeleton.
reanimator juice.
Exactly. It's the green shit.
Yeah.
The reanimated green juice. And then we see Tunneler,
Which I guess you just pour on somebody and they come back to life.
of course.
You just pour it on some. Which is sort of a ripoff of Pet Cemetery,
It is kind of, huh?
but with chemicals instead of graves.
Oh yeah, see.
And I guess they don't come back as well. I guess it reanimates anything. So Pet Cemetery is like bury your dead thing; it'll come back to life.
Yep.
Where this is like you can use it on a dead person to bring him back to life, or you can use it on a puppet who was never alive to bring it to life, like Pinocchio.
Yeah. Yeah. See. Maybe it only. Well, Tulane was like he's human though. He's the puppet master.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny. Like he ends up being like this chemist guy. He's getting all these potions and stuff together, and I'm like, when the hell? I guess maybe that's what he did to bring all these puppets alive in the first place.
Wasn't Toulon was he the old guy in the first one in the
Yeah.
beginning?
Yeah.
See, totally different.
William,
He like seemed
whatever.
nice and everything then.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he's mean. So it is like Pet Cemetery. They come back mean.
Yeah. See.
He does.
And then we have the other tunneler, which is the guy with the drill on his head, and then Blade and Jester help. And did we see Leech Woman? Oh yeah, the Leech Woman got burnt. That's right.
Leech Woman gets. So I read that she. I don't know who it was. It was some network or one of the people attached to this did not want Leech Woman as part of the Puppet Master.
Oh really?
Things anymore. So they said she needs to die in this one. And she did, but then she does come back in Puppet Master 3. And
Oh shit.
because someone else that's part of the production, it's like his favorite one. So I don't.
Well, you got to bring her
trying
back.
to get rid of him. I don't really see a use for her. I mean,
Yeah.
she slowly pukes up leeches on you, which she didn't even do in this movie at all.
Which, like, if you see like a puppet slowly puking leech, you're like,
Stop.
stop that. Let me just take that out of your mouth.
What?
Throw that over there.
She didn't even puke any leeches this time.
No.
There were no leeches.
She was just like screaming. And
I don't know what she did. She didn't do anything.
Well, who threw her in the fire?
Well,
in like
first
the
of all,
stove?
you got this ugly farm couple.
Oh yeah, she did. The
I don't
lady.
even know why they're a part of this story. They're only there, I think, so that we have 2 more deaths in the film, because they really add nothing to the story.
Well, what's her name gets like lost. One of the paranormal parapsychologist ladies.
Yeah, but that's not even needed. She just
it's not.
gets lost on the way up there. You have that was just a
You
scene.
have the guy with the fence.
That was
building
just
the fence.
a scene of ugly people. I'm sorry. I'm not usually mean.
No,
but,
they were bitter beer
but
face.
you had these 2 ugly farm people, and you had this ugly, just like cigarette smoking, rode hard, put away wet, leathery, wispy haired, just old grilled cheese spoon.
Oh God.
Psychic with pink lipstick that just
Yeah, she did not good at all. That the older farm couple, that lady almost looked like a really fat, uglier version of like Cathy Bates. It just like a little bit.
What is a fat version of Cathy Bates?
Well, I
must
guess
be really fat.
I guess Cathy Bates she's trimmed down a little bit in the recent years, but she's definitely has been on the heavy side most of her life. So yeah, she leads a fatter version of Cathy Bates.
Okay, all right.
She's the one that threw Leech Woman in the fire, in the stove.
In
That's
her
right.
her fake house, because
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
inside
God, that
it
thing
looked
was-
like just stone panels you buy at Spirit Halloween.
That thing, it was so fake. And the fire, the stove, it wasn't even real fire. It looked like they put like light gels in there.
I think that a lot of these movies we cover just kept Spirit Halloween in business.
Oh,
I
for
don't know
sure.
what they do these days with all the digital effects now.
Yeah, I mean they went they went to Spirit Halloween. They got one of those red light bulbs. They put it in the fire stove. They went and got like fake brick.
They got like
that's made out of foam.
They got like rock wall paneling you get at like Lowe's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a thin piece of plywood, but it
Yeah.
looks like rock panel.
That's what they put on the inside
Just
there.
nail it up. Yeah, it's like only like $20 a sheet.
I think that sheet. Well, maybe
It
it is
might be
$20
more.
a sheet. I don't remember what it was.
I was just using some of that last night at the theater. Yeah, I was covering a little platform.
Yes. Well. So yeah, and the old psychic lady's pulling up in the car, and I don't know if you saw the look on her face the whole time. She's just like, like this big old. Her mouth is like in a big old O as she pulls up. She's just stuck in the formation of sucking a biker's dick.
Yeah,
because
BJ formation.
Her look. She totally belonged in a Harley Davidson shirt and some like high rise cutoff shorts and some like boots.
Oh, definitely.
And she needed like some kind of leather apparatus tying her hair back, hanging down, and like
all leather
and
cowboy boots
and some like
with spurs,
turquoise Indian jewelry in her ears.
Oh, guaranteed.
That's the kind of woman that she.
Yeah, she's part of the like types of woman that has Crypt Keeper hair.
Yeah.
She had Crypt
Keeper hair, exactly.
Just like
the poolside song.
Like the poolside at the Flamingo.
Check it out on Spotify if you guys haven't heard it.
She had Crypt Keeper hair.
Poolside at the Flamingo.
She's one of those top types.
On tour in August, coming to a town near you.
Yes, right. That's right. We're going to be all over the South and the East, and you just never know.
You never know. Well, you do know. It's posted on
Yeah,
the
it's
site.
posted.
Let's see here. And then one of them, who the hell said it? The lady said, taint of unholy fury, which made me think of Rob down the swamp right now, because he's probably a taint of
His
unholy
taint
fury.
is just messed right now.
But so is that farm lady's. I mean, her taint is just taint of unholy
God.
fury. She said it, I'm pretty sure. Probably because in the back of her head she was thinking about the way that, the nonstop bush goes from pelvic region
Oh, yeah.
around through the taint
Oh God.
up to the top of the butt crack. And it's just one solid thing, like you've just laid a sock down.
God. Just between the taint and going up through the vaginal area, then it swoops up to the bottom of her butthole.
All just
Oh my God.
That is a taint of unholy fury.
Just picture it, guys. I'm sorry, you just got to picture it.
And it's actually, that wasn't the lady that said it, but that's who I'm imagining. It was the old lady. Yeah, it was the old Crypt Keeper hair lady. I was thinking of the fat lady, but no, old Crypt Keeper hair lady.
I think her name is like Camille or something.
I see her taint as more of like not so much hairy, but you just
probably
from like pelvic region to butt crack. It's just a bunch of flaps. Like you don't really know, what's what, and it's very indistinguishable because they're all just these like super skin flappy, like saggy, used skin.
Oh God, bless it.
That's just in between there.
I can picture that. Yeah.
So,
it's not like getting lost in a high school curtain, right? It's not quite as much
sort of
skin.
like getting lost in a high school curtain.
Okay,
it's like
cow
if you,
tongues.
It's like if you bought meat at the deli and then like just loosened it up a little bit and hung it down so the edges were all splayed out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Now that's
I don't really know what I'm
I can
talking
see.
about here.
I can visualize that a little bit more now.
Anyways,
Did we? So these paranormal. So what's his name died? Alex, and then the lady died at the very first one.
well, the guy, he didn't die. He went. Or Alex is. He's the one of the first one that lives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right?
He's the one that lives in the first one.
Well, and
Yeah,
she
that's
lives too.
right.
The dog just comes to life.
That's right. But
then they talked about in this one briefly about how he went crazy or something.
That's right. Yes, he went crazy and went to like the psych ward, and it is still there. But this is like a few years later, and obviously now we have Toulon back in the house, and he's mummified. Well, he's bandaged up, and but they all go to the house, and no one's there.
I don't really know what is going on here. They obviously go there because something happened in the first one, is what I'm guessing. And they work for the government, although I don't know that there's a leg of the government solely dedicated to paranormal research.
Yeah.
Maybe there is. I guess I wouldn't be too surprised. But that's what everyone listening wants to be a part of.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, and so they were Megan, which is the girl who's still alive. She was still alive. She was like raving about how, and now Alex is insane. So they're going there to investigate, led by the main girl, the redhead, Carolyn.
And they're not very good. They don't seem like they're very qualified. You got the one guy.
They have like surveillance set up.
Yeah, you got the one guy walking around with his camera outside. He's got his picture camera outside, and he gets in the cemetery and he comes upon the Toulon's grave that's like clearly dug up.
Yeah,
and the coffin's sticking halfway out.
Oh yeah, that's the brother Patrick.
And he just takes a couple pictures. He's like, huh. And doesn't tell anybody. He's just like, oh yeah, I saw his grave in the cemetery. Like, didn't tell anyone it was dug up. Like, who would not? You're there investigating a paranormal activity.
Yeah.
And why would you not immediately return and be like, there's a grave that's dug up back there? And why wouldn't you open to investigate? Like, the body's missing. If he would have opened it, he would have seen the body was missing. This is just amateur hour.
It's the only grave that's dug up out of all the ones around you. Did you think? And then Carolyn's like, there was Andre Toulon that died, and he's like, oh yeah,
Toulon.
Toulon. There was a Toulon out in the cemetery. I saw it. Huh, what?
Yeah, and there's no mention of the grave dug up. Amateur hour, paranormal amateur hour.
Amateur hour, son of a bitch.
Ugh.
But yeah, so they're there. Then Camille, that's the one, decides to leave after spotting the two puppets. So she leaves and doesn't get killed. However, while
before she leaves,
she
puppets
gets attacked.
Drag her away.
That's right.
Pinhead
and Jester
that didn't work for me. They very poorly attack her.
And they gag her or something?
Literally, that's the only thing Leech Girl did was put some kind of gag on her and make a feeble attempt to hold her down. And for some reason, the freaking psychic is not using her hands for anything.
Yeah.
She's not throwing puppets off her. She's just like gripping the carpet and shit on the side.
I'm like, toss them off
Just
of you.
reach up and fucking grab them.
She's too terrified.
And then they like slowly start dragging her away. She just finally starts kicking a little bit.
But then we don't see what happens to her, do we?
No, we don't see till the end when she's in the trash chute.
That's right, because that's Michael's mother. That's right. So she gets taken away, and then Michael comes to investigate what happened to
and they
her mother.
They all just think she left.
Yeah.
So I just that whole scene was just
That was so bad.
If there's a quarter-pound puppet trying to gag you with a tiny little thing, it's just not a big deal.
No, it's like, "Ugh, get this thing out of my mouth. What are you doing?"
I just wonder a couple times during this movie when they're fighting with puppets. I just wondered while they were filming that, did they like cut or pause for a second and be like, "Are you serious? Like this is what we're doing? Like I'm like wrestling this puppet around and this isn't supposed to be funny? Okay, got it."
And
Action.
And then the director's like, "No, but she's too terrified to fight back. So you see, she would just sit there, senseless, motionless."
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Directed by Dave Allen. Of course, it was produced by Charles Band, and he has a hand in all of these because he created it. Well, he produced the first one and helped create it. Yeah. But yeah, it's
they're just. I've had this problem in the Chucky one too, but
and with Child's Play, Chucky, there's a certain extent of a certain degree of entertainment there too.
Even when I just don't remember names. When the first guy dies from Tunneler.
Oh yeah,
and he gets his head drilled.
That's Patrick. That's Carolyn's brother.
No, I thought Patrick was the guy that comes later. No,
that's Michael. That's the blonde guy with with gap tooth. That's Michael.
When Patrick dies, he doesn't use his hands either. They're just on the side of the bed, gripping the bed.
Yeah. And
I'm
Tunneler's
like, just reach up and pull him out of your forehead.
Yeah.
And throw him across the room.
I just don't understand it. It must be too. They must like hypnotize you. No, they don't though.
No,
God.
it's just bad writing. That's all.
It's just like, and obviously you see throughout the movie and the first one how people will grab them and throw them across the room.
Yeah, he just needed to reach up there.
Yeah, just grab.
Maybe Tunneler hit the exact right nerve to paralyze his hand movement early on in the drilling.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. That's what happened.
I don't know. So yes, the puppets drag her away. She's missing. They think she just left. Toulon shows up, and no one even thinks to ask him or question why he's like a mummy.
And yeah, no one. Sorry about my appearance, but
he doesn't say anything. They don't say anything. I mean, I'm a polite guy, but I think I would have been like, "What happened to you, dude?"
Yeah.
wrong?
And no one ever asks him. Sorry about my appearance. I just arrived back. I live here. Like, oh, we thought the place was deserted.
They're like,
no, you lived here.
And then it just goes right back on her. She's like, I don't think you live here. Like the state owns this place.
Yeah.
And he says, no, I live here. And she says, well, we're gonna need some kind of proof that you live here. And then he goes right into, I shall let you stay if you follow some conditions.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wait, well, hold on. We still don't think you live here. You don't. We can stay if we want. It's not your house.
Yeah. Where's your proof?
Anyways,
you're a freaky looking guy.
I will let you stay under two conditions. No, we don't have to listen to your conditions.
We don't care what you say. We're not. Let me fit. No, we're not going to let you finish. We'll let you stay here under our conditions.
I will leave now.
Sorry, I have leave now. He starts like talking some kind of other language. Sorry.
Yes.
But then obviously, we know it's Toulon, but they don't. And you think, since they're paranormal, whatever, investigators, that they would think something's going on.
You think the guy would be like, oh, I just saw the Toulon's dug up grave who used to live here, and now there's a mummy saying he lives here that just showed up. But that's not relevant to our investigation at all.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I'm just here to get laid by the other girl.
Yeah. You will be mine. You'll be mine.
I forgot the guy's name. What is the guy's name? Takes pictures and shit.
Oh, that's Lance. I think the guy.
Maybe the guy taking pictures, was that Patrick at first that took the pictures of the grave?
Yeah, that's Patrick. And then
and the dark-haired guy.
He got screwed up by Tunneler, and then Lance is the one who runs in and grabs Tunneler out of Patrick's head and kills him by crushing him with the lamp.
Ah, yes.
And then after he crushes him with the lamp, they realize the puppets are not remote controlled, but rather they're gears and wood. And then they do like that, like they put him on like that thing and like scan him.
Yeah, they just bring a like body scanner or wherever they go.
Yeah.
For their paranormal investigation.
That's paranormal investigators have body scanners.
And it wasn't doing anything
for puppets.
When the fat lady back at the farmhouse was stomping on with her sock. She was stomping on.
Dude, that sock. It kind of reminded me of Evil Dead when
cut her foot off.
When she cut her foot off, yeah.
Yeah, they cut Cheryl's
foot off, and she's wearing like that like Christmas sock. I want to say it's like a Christmas sock or something. But this looks like the same sock.
Actually,
almost.
I don't think it's Cheryl. I think it's well at the end.
Yeah,
could be.
It's Scotty's chopping her foot off with the axe, and she's wearing a sock.
Yeah, but it's not. It's what the fuck is the first girl's name?
It's not
first girl
Shelly.
Gets possessed.
No.
Yes, Shelly.
Shelly.
Yes,
I think it's Shelly.
It is Shelly.
Yeah.
It is Shelly. Yep.
And she's wearing it reminded me of that scene.
It's Shelly because he immediately says, "We can't bury Shelly. She's a friend of ours."
That's right. Even though the fat lady that looked like Cathy Bates in this didn't get her foot chopped off, it just reminded me of that scene.
Well, she's stomping on a soft puppet with her soft sock foot.
She's stomping on that torch.
That's just... I forgot. I thought she was stomping on the... she stomped on Leech Lady before she threw her in the thing.
That's right.
Which is dumb. It's not... I don't know. Even the light post... You
wouldn't have killed him.
Just like pick them up and tear their head off.
Yeah, just fucking grab them, or just fucking take an axe to him.
She did finally. She did burn her.
Yeah,
so that's why I was saying
that.
in Puppet Master 1, I was like, why doesn't someone just fucking burn these things alive? And she did do that. And supposedly she's dead, but she'll come back. So maybe it doesn't work.
Yeah,
everyone comes back in these movies.
Yeah, and then, we have that other, we get introduced to a new puppet, which is the flame-throwing puppet. His name is Torch. And actually, I have a trivia to this thing. So the Torch puppet actually that is used for the flame-throwing scenes actually had a flamethrower that can shoot out a flame as long as 10 feet long. But obviously, when you saw the flame, it would pan away from his hand or his little hand thing.
That's a total nerd fact.
That's a nerd fact. And
did you know that he shoots 10 feet flames?
10 feet long.
And that his teeth are actual bullets that he could use in his hand cannon?
Torch is my favorite puppet from Puppet Master.
Although Leech Woman is the hottest one. And I would totally do Leech Woman.
I totally do Leech Woman. But I like Pinhead's hands. I picture his hands all over my junk.
No.
His big hands. Anyways, 4 different Torch puppets were actually used during the production. Each puppet was designed differently for certain scenes. He kind of looked like a skeleton Torch puppet. I don't know. It was cool.
It was all right.
Holy shit.
Goodness sakes.
Speaking of torching my ears off.
Oh, my Lord. That sound means it's time for the
or halftime.
And we do have some new participants
this week. New participants.
So yes, we will give it up. The horror freak of the week is Ant Martinez. A-N-T, Ant Martinez.
Ant Martinez.
I don't know if that's your real name. I do, but there were like 3 new people, so you guys should keep playing so that you win next week and the week after.
Yeah.
Because I do want to give a shout out to Mark Cohen and Sammy, who are both new, and so thank you guys for participating and just do it again next week.
Yeah,
please.
see how easy it is to make a meme.
Yeah.
You got Puppet Master 2 right up next.
So Ant Martinez, shoot us a message on the page with your address, info, shirt size. We'll get you set up.
Congrats, Ant. Maybe it's short for Anthony.
Maybe. But you are the horror freak of the week.
Heck yes.
So yeah, next week, get those memes in for Puppet Master 2. If you want to win some stuff, keep playing. Let's add some more peeps. You guys that do it every week are so awesome.
We still had some regulars this week, of course.
We always have regulars.
Always. You guys are the best.
Keep it up, guys, because I do think that helps spread awareness to the group of the podcast.
Yeah.
I know I just saw you guys' big long thread with Jonathan Brindle and Lansdale and Damon. A lot of you guys were in that thread talking about how, we need to get more people in the group listening. So, but I think one of the best ways we do it is by trying to flood the horror halftime memes and other people going, what the fuck is this all about? It's like, well, listen to the podcast.
Seeing you guys do it makes them aware. So
hopefully this film that we're doing will help and spread awareness. So anyways,
it will.
That concludes the horror halftime.
Yes.
So, what's his name has condoms in his front pocket at all times?
Oh, yeah. Lance, the guy with the beard and he had like a double pack.
Yeah.
Like, hey, got these condoms.
Double pack sitting
fuck?
in his front pocket on the shirt.
And him and Wanda were just getting it on. And, they got on first, and then we panned to Michael, the new... He's coming to investigate his mom's death or where his mom disappeared off to, and he gets with Carolyn. He has a little gap tooth there.
He looked familiar, and I looked him up, and I guess he has been in some things that I've seen before, like Dead Presidents. And
oh, really?
A couple other movies, but I didn't. I don't know. He just sort of looked familiar. I thought.
Yeah, he looked familiar to me too.
I thought it was weird that he was sort of a late addition.
Yeah,
in storytelling, it's like. We sort of know everybody by halfway through at least, and he sort of came in like halfway through.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm like, who the fuck is this new guy? Basically replacing Patrick.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, I thought it was weird.
He's like, hey, I just came in, and she's like, oh, you can stay here. Oh no, I was gonna head out. Oh no, just stay here for the night. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll go grab my bag. And then he just stays there and wakes up the next day, and they're like so close already and passionate to each other. What?
I mean, they had the '90s sex scene.
Oh well, yeah, that's where I heard the
'90s sex
the bad Cinemax music.
And then he's just sweating, like just sweating, more sweating. I know that Lance got out of the shower, that's why he was wet.
Yeah,
but these older, I know this isn't '80s, but it's close. '90, wasn't it, or '90? I think it was 90.
Yeah, this was 1990.
Just loving the sweat. I mean, we went through that in Hellraiser, the sweatiest sex scene ever. And
bringing it back.
They loved their sweat back then. Just oil them up and make them run down the hall shirtless.
Oh, that's what makes a horror movie. Or a Puppet Master Hellraiser movie.
And what's the deal with every time... and this is specific to every time someone gets their leg cut, they just fall flop down like a fish. It was
or grabbed by Pinhead.
Yeah, or touched.
Yeah.
Basically, if your calf is touched by a puppet, you instantly fall on your face.
They got the touch of death, man.
I forgot who got their leg cut. It was around this time in the movie, and it looked like the tiniest little cat scratch, and she just falls flat on her face. I'm like, what the fuck? If that happened to me, I would just look down and go, ugh, I just got a little cut on my calf.
Well, I think it happens. I think Blade's cutting Lance up, and then Wanda comes back and is freaked out, and then he jumps down and slices her calf.
Yeah.
And she falls to the ground. And then obviously we saw what happened to the Camille, which is the mom. She got taken down by the legs too.
Yeah.
Didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. She just got grabbed.
Yeah, she just got grabbed by the pin.
Which is dumb too.
I think Wanda's the one that got cut in the back of the legs. Did the big Cathy Bates lady did she get cut in the back of the leg?
That might have been it.
That might have been the one. I think she's the one.
It was a hefty calf.
Yeah, it was a cankle.
It was a cankle, and I was like, "There's no way that little scratch would affect those big ass cankles."
Yeah, and it was like a paper cut scratch.
Yeah, exactly.
So Lance is the one that got his face and chest got dismantled, and then by Blade, and then Blade was cutting Wanda's face, and you could see her face getting slashes on it.
Yeah, but it wasn't connecting.
But it wasn't connecting at all. Like, what the fuck?
Blade would just take that head right off, like Steven Dwarf.
Oh, for sure.
It wasn't
Snipes.
Steven Dwarf. It was it Steven
Wesley
Dwarf?
Snipes?
In Blade?
Oh, yeah, in Blade, yeah. Steven Dwarf was
he
in
was
Blade.
in the first one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got it. Nailed it. I get it mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
It like... Oh, wait, hold on. I have a couple notes before this one. When the fat lady gets burned, because this is actually when this happened. It was like around
when the
this time.
flamethrower.
When she gets
torch.
burned, and then it cuts back to her burned body. She's like this skinny, small person.
Oh,
so
really?
unless the flames burned all her fat off instantly, they should have got a fatter double.
Because she all of a sudden turned into like...
She was this skinny, burnt person laying there.
Just
singed. There was a chin, not a double chin.
Yeah.
And then it took me to this time to realize that Patrick died, and there's no police. They haven't called an ambulance.
Nope.
There's no police.
Yep.
They're just like, oh, let's put him in the refrigerator and keep going.
And then
they haven't called anybody.
And that's so weird. And then his sister Carolyn was like, is there like the next morning and stuff. And she's like, I just want to go home, but I had to stay. I had to figure out what happened to Patrick. And then Michael's comforting her. It's all right. It's okay. Like, why do you call the fucking cops?
Someone has died.
Yeah.
And no one's doing anything. Just like the grave was. Yeah. There's just a couple of these things. The dug up grave.
Question too long.
The guy died, and they're still just playing house here.
Yeah. Maybe it's the guy wrapped in the bandages. No, probably not.
No.
Nope, that's not him. Yeah, they're just still there.
So then it was the 90s sex scene after that.
Yeah.
A man died. Her ex-boyfriend basically died a day earlier, and now she's in a 90s sex scene with Gap Tooth Hannigan over here.
Yep.
So
Gap Tooth Hannigan.
I don't know. That's just what
I like that. I like that. It's like an Annie reference.
We did see some happy Wanda boobs, though.
Oh, yeah. Those were nice. Those actually were nice.
Just a short, tiny glimpse of the happy boobs.
You got some 90s underwear pulled all the way past her belly button.
Yeah, that one.
Which is okay.
I wasn't so happy about that.
But they were nice and perky, nice and perky boobers.
Yeah. She was actually not bad looking. I didn't see the appeal in the redhead lady.
No, I like the darker. I like Wanda better too.
Yeah.
But then they both got killed, and then there's this scene, which I don't know if it had to do with anything either. Was the little kid camping with his parents in the motorhome?
Oh yeah!
Like all of a sudden,
playing with the
GI Joe.
Toy.
Well, he's playing with a Nazi. Looked like a GI Joe guy.
Well, he's playing with the GI Joe. I'm calling the flame guy like a Nazi guy.
Yeah.
It's Nazi stormtrooper.
But then the kid comes out and says, "Die, Nazi scum!" And then he's whipping this like GI Joe guy.
Yeah, he has problems,
and he's acting like he's Indiana Jones.
But they only said Indiana.
Yeah, but we all knew because he had the whip.
Yes.
And he was whipping the G.I. Joe plastic toy. He put him against a tree. He put him against a tree, facing him, his back towards him, like he was whipping.
Well, he was. That's what he was doing. He was whipping him.
Yeah, I guess so. And then we see Torch coming through, and he gets torched. The little kid gets torched, although we really don't see it.
No.
But that scene really didn't have to be in there.
No, they just wanted to show Torch. I think Was that the first time we saw Torch's power, or did he burn the lady first?
He burnt the lady first. Yeah.
Really?
I
don't remember.
I think so.
I don't remember which one.
Yeah. I think he burnt the lady first.
They just had to show his power, I guess. I don't know what the deal was there.
But that was just kind of a funny scene.
I wonder where they filmed this, because it obviously was inside of a big house, it seems like, even though I know the Bodega Bay exterior is fake. But then there are some shots of them immediately outside the house, like in the courtyard, walking around, where they must have gone to a big location or something.
It seemed like the inside of this house was a lot different from the inside of the house in the first one. And they're both at Bodega Bay.
I think they were two separate places.
Definitely.
Wasn't the first one, or we don't know. Did we see if the first one was on a soundstage, or I don't remember.
I don't see it.
I think there were obvious parts of this one on a soundstage, like the interior of the cabin with all the fake walls.
Yeah.
And then I think obviously the old psychic lady's room was fake because the walls looked shitty. Mm-hmm. It had this like paneling on the bottom that looked like a hack job. And then
it
the
looked
top
horrible. It looked like a hotel room.
looked like paper mache wallpaper or something.
Yeah.
So
I don't see in the production notes, I don't see a place where this was filmed at all. So,
yeah.
I mean, their budget was low. They had a $780,000 budget. I mean, I guess for being 1990.
And probably not a theatrical release.
No, I think it went straight to DVD, straight to VHS. And now DVD remastered.
So what at the end? They turn on Toulon just like they turned on the last.
Yeah, why
did
they turn on Toulon? He didn't do anything to him.
I didn't catch that either. I mean, unless what I'm thinking is that they only brought him back to life in order to make more fluid, maybe.
Yeah.
So they
could bring.
But then why did they pick
mom.
the psychic lady? Why'd they pick her?
I don't know.
What's so special about her that they wanted her instead of him?
Yeah. I mean, I can understand in the first one when they turn on Gallagher.
Because he turns on them.
Yeah.
But they're not doing anything wrong to. He's not doing anything wrong to them, really. And they just turn on him for no reason, it seemed like.
Yeah.
They just suddenly turn on him.
And they got him by the ankle.
They
got him by the ankle, and then the guy took his cane to his hand, Pinhead did, and his hand spurted green all over the place.
Oh yeah, that was.
His whole body was filled with green liquid.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was just weird. I don't know why they turned on him.
Yeah, I wasn't really I was wondering the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And then obviously we see he's trying to get Carolyn because he thinks Carolyn is his Elsa or Issa or what? Elsa, his wife, and
just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's right. They played.
Elsa was in Last Crusade, though.
That's right. So maybe in Indiana, Elsa, maybe they're taking some stuff from Indiana Jones here.
And I don't know. Last Crusade might have been after this. I'm not sure when that was.
But
I'm curious now.
But it's like he has all this. He's a smart guy. He's got this chemistry stuff going on. He got the two whatever fake bodies that didn't look that great, but it was definitely a suit.
Last Crusade was 89, so it was before.
See? There you go.
Huh.
So a year difference. Wow.
Okay. Mm.
But it was kind of a cool idea with the whole body switch with the he had to drink the potion and then slit his own throat, which was kind of a cool effect. I like that effect. Yeah. The throat slit into the beaker.
I'm just still. I don't know why they turned on him. If someone, maybe I just missed a little something. I was a little distracted here and there. I had to pause the movie a couple times to take a couple phone calls. So maybe I missed it. Maybe they turned on him for a reason, and you're screaming at us right now, going, "You idiots!" I don't know.
I watched it pretty closely, and I just don't know why. Maybe he's leaving the puppets for the girl, and they're jealous.
We got like a slight look back into the history of Toulon, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like he was this puppet master back in the day, back in like the Middle East or something.
Yeah.
And some evil dude mind burned his puppets. And so then he went to the evil dude's shop, and the evil dude showed him the science behind making puppets work.
Yeah, making them come to life.
I guess that's what happened.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of explains.
Why would the dude mind burned his puppets? Did he like make him pay him to show him? Maybe that was it. Maybe he mind burned his puppets so that he would pay him a lot of money to show him how to make puppets come to life.
God,
I don't know.
I wish I could mind burn.
Yeah, me too.
God, that'd be just the best. Just light people on fire while they're just standing there.
I'd mind burn Rob's beard right from here.
Yeah, it smell like singed pubic hair. That's like the worst smell ever.
Yeah.
Or any kind of hair.
How would you know what singed pubic hair
well,
smells like?
like your arm hair and like your chest hair has a similar, it's like almost pubic hair, And when you're like grilling and you burn your arm hair, and you get that smell. That's the worst ever. But yeah, I mean, overall, this movie was pretty good. Pretty good is kind of.
It was entertaining. It was entertaining. It is what it is.
You can't really take it serious.
We're gonna keep plowing through these.
Yeah, I mean, they're classics. They have a great following, and. Obviously we got a few more horror halftime people. I don't know if that's because of the movie change, but these puppeteers, these puppets, the Jester, Pinhead, Blade, and Leech Woman, Tunneler, they have now Torch. I think these puppets have a following.
I guess so.
I mean, they have names, for God's sakes. So
they do.
So it's got to be something,
Well, I think that covers
but
Puppet Master 2.
And then, of course, we see at the very end, that's what we see. We see, is it his mom?
The psychic lady has, no.
Is it Michael's mom?
Yeah. Psychic lady has now turned into a live puppet. And
maybe that's why. They wanted to kill him so they could make her come to life.
I guess. Maybe they liked her better.
Because at the very end, you see Blade like opening like the laundry chute up. And that's where her body is, and pouring the potion into her mouth.
And then they're going to some school for the disturbed or insane to just wreak havoc there, I guess.
Yeah.
Because no one will believe those people that these puppets are alive.
Yeah, we're insane anyways.
Or maybe they're just going to live there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what their plan is.
I wonder if that's where Puppet Master 3 will pick up from.
I almost want to say I doubt it, because these movies, I don't know if they make sense like that. But we'll see. Maybe it'll pick up there.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah, so one more fact. The director was actually, David Allen was the animator for the first Puppet Master, the Puppet Master effects. So this and others, and he did others in the series too. It would be the only completed feature film he would direct. So they ousted him after this one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But from what I've heard and read, because I haven't watched all these, this is like either the best or one of the best ones.
Puppet Master 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes from here. I am excited. I just saw a promo for the newest Puppet Master that S. Craig Zoller wrote.
We're talking about that.
I don't know that it's out yet, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not sure that it is. It might be, but the way that the promo made it sound, it wasn't out yet, but maybe it was an older promo I didn't notice.
Well, all it says is 2018 on the IMDb page, and maybe it's like end of this year or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe, hopefully it's out by the time we get there if we're doing them all.
Yeah. I mean, overall, did you like this one better than the first one, you think? Or
I mean, just because the quality I was watching was more watchable. I think that helped a lot. personally for
Yeah.
me.
I think I like them both
If I
equally.
saw them both of the same quality, maybe I would just like them both the same.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they're both they're both fun. They're just fun. They're not like the greatest movies ever, but they're just fun to watch, They're just entertaining. So All right, what did you watch?
I
Anything?
watched. Yep. So
did you watch?
last night I watched Unfriended.
Ah, finally, son of a bitch.
It was okay. I don't
Dude,
know.
blender, hand in the blender.
I mean, that was cool. That was the coolest part.
yeah.
I just geniuses. I just can't. I mean, the estimated budget is $1 million, but I don't know how they spent $1 million unless they just got the best of everything and made it real easy.
It's all monitors and webcams.
Ideas that we should have came up with. If this has been added to my list because you could have shot this whole film just on a screen sharing your computer, talking to Skype to people.
Yeah.
For like $15,000 with the effects, and then that would be it.
That's what you think?
And they did like 40-some million opening weekend.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And now there's a second one about to come out.
Yeah.
So I watched that. It was okay. It wasn't, since you guys hyped it up a little bit, I think I was ready for something a little bit better.
I mean, it's just different, and it's kind of found footagey a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the camera moves around a lot, but
it was okay. It was okay. Yeah. Well, I also watched. We're going to be doing an interview, but probably not till for a few weeks. I had a screener and watched a movie on Life. It's going to be released on Lifetime, and it's starring and directed by Rob Lowe.
Oh yes, that's right.
So that was pretty good. So you guys keep your ears open for. We're going to be interviewing a lady that's in that film.
Keep your ears.
Which I will announce when we interview later.
Yeah.
So I watched that too. It was pretty good. Other than that, I don't.
Eyes open.
Yeah. What did I watch? Anything else?
I'm trying to think if I did too.
I think that was it. Hey, go, Steve. God, my dogs are.
I have Creep 2 on my that I really want to watch soon, but I didn't watch it yet. Yeah, I didn't. God, I don't think I got anything this week. Damn it. Puppet Master 2. Did I?
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't. I'm thinking
I've been
of last
meaning
week.
to rewatch. The Last Exorcism.
Oh yeah.
Which I have seen, but then there's a second one, and I haven't seen the second one.
That's right.
I was gonna rewatch those this week, but then I was gonna do that last night, but then I just decided on Unfriended since I hadn't seen it yet. It's like, just get Unfriended.
No, I want to see the second one. I remember the first one being good of the Last Exorcism, but
it's not horror, but me and Shannon watched Transformers the last night.
oh, nice.
It was all right, just a ton of action.
Is that
nonstop.
Wahlberg?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen any of the ones that he's been in yet.
it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we're getting through the Hobbits right now. Liz and I are. So still. I'm on the third one that we just
Isn't
watched.
there only
There's 3. We just watched the Desolation of Smog,
Yeah,
and then the third one. I forgot what the name of the third one is, but
Battle of the Five Armies.
yeah, that's right. Yep.
Then you're supposed to watch
Then
Lord of the Rings
right after that. Yep.
That's what me and Shannon did.
That's
a
what we're
couple
gonna
years
do.
ago or a year ago.
And they go together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah, of course they do. It'll be fun.
Yes. Cool. So make sure you get those memes in for Puppet Master 2.
Yes, guys.
Go into the Facebook group for Cult Classic Horror and use the hashtag horror halftime and tell all those fuckers in there to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
You can post your meme on Twitter, hashtag horror halftime. I just always forget to look there, and Instagram too. But that'll help raise awareness.
We'll all help each other out.
Keep a listen out for our bonus podcast coming this weekend about the film we're going to be shooting, and get ready to help us promote that. You can say you were there at the beginning.
That's right.
Follow us at Danny Bonin, at Scotty Bonin, at the Rob O'Neill _ 1986 or Rob on fuck is that Twitter?
Yeah.
Then the Rob CCH podcast. Did I get that backwards? Whatever.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
There's not an underscore in there. Nah.
Maybe the underscore is in the other one. It's his fault for not making it simple.
Yeah.
At CC Horror on Twitter and at Cult Classic Horror and everything else. Patreon.com/Cult Classic Horror. If you want to help us out with what we're doing here, we'd much appreciate it. And we'll send you goodies in return. Cool, guys. That's her. Thanks for joining us.
Puppet Master. Thanks, guys.
We'll catch you next week.
Later, guys. Puppet Master 3.
Don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.